But it was amazing. What was amazing was the reaction from the audience. So it was nice to get some prizes, but I will never forget, like, because I was running to finish and to make it okay, you know, do a mix really quickly, and I was pretty overwhelmed, to be honest, because I hadn't really sat and never watched the movie with an audience before, and my sister, some of my family were there and were saying some people were crying and some people were, you know, quite affected by it. And it was also really nice to get a script prize, because people think, oh well, there's not a lot of dialogue, or there's not, you know, it's you know, normally it's dialogue heavy films get script prizes, so it was good because I worked so much things out in the script that they recognised that. And Yorgos Lanthimos, the Greek director, is also a really visual film. He's always met the director beforehand, but I always knew I wanted him. That's the first time in a movie I've ever thought his image on a screensaver before I even wrote scene one. But of course Joaquin Phoenix is really choosy. It's not like he's going to say yes, but in my mind it was always him, and I think we talked a bit and he probably understood like half of what I was saying with this accent. He's got a real bullshit detector, so anything that felt not authentic, or that we were always trying to make it something that that pushed every day what we were doing into somewhere that wasn't lazy at what you'd seen before, like, you know, or was more getting deeper into the characters. So that to me was a kind of ideal situation with an actor, you know, with the time I had, because he came super early to him. He came when the DP came, when I arrived in New York, like a few days later. I knew we'd bring a kind of sense of a vulnerability or a humanity, a sensitivity to something, rather than being what you expect, you know, and the way he built his body, and the way he made himself a beast, and, you know, and was brave to be like that. I'd love to work with him again, you know. I don't even know any time you do it. It's quite a challenge. I've never done action sequences before. At times, like, the limitations can be like the things that give you a brainwave, you know, and also with I was thinking about how to be really economical. So that, you know, the first thing that occurred was really that he's quite machine-like at first, so it's very like clockwork, and I used this kind of surveillance cameras in a way that you skip time and it kind of unnerves you and you don't know why. So it was really interesting thing about the sound. But it also, I felt that the character is very in, out, and then the violence becomes more personal, and there's a scene in the middle of the film which is much more visceral. And then the violence is post-violence. You don't see violence, so you see the aftermath, because like the audience can fill in that stuff. I don't need to show you everything for you, you know. But sometimes what's in your imagination is more potent, you know.